Hello everybody and welcome back to the IvD Yogi Time number 44 Gold Silver Tournament. I'm your host IvD Rob, and joining me now is once again IvD Yogi Time. What's up, Yogi?
Oh, you know what just hit me in the middle of that, HK?
What?
44 tournaments ago, me and you got this started. Can you believe that? 44.
Yeah, it's been quite a few actually.
That is quite a while back since we've been bringing y'all casted, streamed tournaments 3 times a week, all the time, every week, and paying out. What do you think we paid out? Several $100s.
Oh, easy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, easily. Now that I think about it, all from people clicking links on the IvD Yogi Time site. There are green words that have double underlines that have a pop-up. Click that link. That makes us money. That's how we turn around and pay our players. So if you want paying tournaments, then please take the time to go ahead and click something while you are watching and waiting. It's okay, it's going to pop up to another window, so it's not going to get in your way, so you're going to be good.
Alright, and mind you guys, we do all of this for free. So it's not like we make anything for it, it's all for you guys. But anyways, let me go ahead and introduce our players. Spawning in the top right as the red Protoss. He is going up against a Zerg here in a PvZ matchup. We'll have to see how he reacts on this Daybreak map. He is Enryu. And in the bottom left, he is the pink Zerg. Coming in at exactly 10 drones and 1 hatchery. He is none other than Reap.
Oh, poor Overlord. I always just forgot all about him.
You can't weigh an Overlord, it flies.
That doesn't mean it doesn't have weight. Otherwise, it would just fly up through the map and disappear. Like, crap, I keep spotting these things, and they're going up a level.
Hey, man, I wouldn't mind. That would be kind of like the campaign where all of your supply is in space.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just saying, man. It's like trying to weigh a balloon.
And Reap does take a moment here on his, as he is going ahead and going very early pull here. But he did go ahead before he went for the scout and did a very smart thing and looped behind his entire mineral line, double checking that nothing was hiding back there.
Yeah,
making sure his opponent isn't being sneaky, as looks like he might be. So, nope, going into an expand. Looks like that's just safety, getting up just in case something was going on. Need to get a pylon down, something of that nature.
Now, to be honest, what I would like to see Reap do is really utilize his pool. He had his pool up pretty early. It was a pool first build, which is exactly what you want to do against a Protoss. But right now, we have absolutely nothing to stop a Ling run-in from Reap here at Enryu's base. He has no Zealots in. He does not have the wall up. He is not going for the expansion. He is in a really bad position if Reap decided to run Lings in at all. So it would not be a bad idea at all for him to just make 6 Lings and just run them into the base here.
Absolutely. Just because at this point, he could have had it out. He's not started a Stalker yet. We'll see if a Stalker is even going to start. No, he still can't start a Stalker yet. Those Lings could be at the natural by now, working their way in, because it looks like Enryu is just playing with this really greedy money build as far, by not bringing anything out yet, going right into a here comes first Zealot out, so we've got a 1-gate Robo. What do you think about that?
1-gate Robo, I mean, he's probably going to take this and he's probably going to rush tech on 1 base here, which I do not agree with at all, actually. Now, the second gate did go down here, but it's definitely not going to smell like pressure, as the first Zealot is just now making its way out, an Immortal making its way out, but it looks like Reap is going to grab his 3rd base, playing a little bit greedy. You know,
Well, he had a chance to get in there and see that not even a first Zealot was pushed out. You know, I mean, right now, I mean, as you can see on Reap's side, look, he's not made a ling yet. Hasn't needed to.
That is true. He hasn't needed to, indeed. But with the Immortal, or actually no, because this is only a 2-gate Immortal. This is a very interesting play out of Enryu, and I'm not quite sure how Reap should react other than what he's doing right now, because there's not much pressure coming out of Enryu at all, and he's just going to continue to pump out units, it looks like. A 3rd gate finally going to go down, so this is going to be a 3-gate robo pressure, but it's so late, it's so far behind. Reap is just going to be able to see this if he can get like a Ling at the Zelnaga Towers. He's going to be able to see this and react to this way before it hits.
Yeah, and the Roach one's going down now as well. It is going down at the natural, which I don't know if I personally agree with that. I mean, I guess there's some safety in it. There's some pros and some cons. You're not going to lose it to some sort of a DT drop that you're not prepared for. But if you can't hold your natural for some reason, then you lost it as well.
Oh, come on. I prefer the other one that I saw where the Zerg, it was actually in a Yogi Time tournament where the Zerg went Muta, and he moved an Overlord, started spreading creep with the Overlord, and put the Spire right underneath it. That's how you should do it. You shouldn't put it at the main, you shouldn't put it at the natural. You should put it at your opponent's 4th.
Yeah, and now we're looking at Enryu actually on 4 gates at a robo. And first of all, I'm not sure. Let me double check the spacing. Yeah, it does look like there's going to be space to get this Immortal out. It's going to be quite tight, I think. But I think it should have room. We're about to find out. Yeah, there we go. But he's also, look at this. We've got 4 gates at a robo. You can't support that on one base.
Not at all, actually.
I mean, he's able to, because he's only using Zealots and Immortals. I mean, it is giving him some strength here. He'll be in a lot of trouble if Spire shows up any time as Lair Tech is moving forward. And these guys are going to take opposite paths towards each other. And since neither one of them chose to hold the Zelnaga, this is going to be really dangerous because all of these roaches are about to be attacking. What? Look at that. There they go. There goes the... Are they going to follow them around? Or yep, going to follow them around.
Yeah, it does look like they are. The Roach is going to make their way around, and this is going to sandwich the army here. Roach is coming out of Reap here. He's trying to make more, but he definitely needs to make more. He's pulling his queen. No, he's not. His queen's just going to pull away from the lair. But it looks like there's enough Immortals here to clean this up. Doesn't even look like a contest at this point. The forward pylon going to go down, but there's a lot of units here out of Enryu. Reap just not getting that Roach count up. He needs to. He needs to hit.
He's not producing any right now at all.
He needs to hit his 5 hotkey, which is the hotkey he currently has for his hatcheries, and he needs to just spam that Roach button.
Yeah, he's getting 10 out now, but that whole time between the battle, he chose not to produce any. Now we've got 10 roaches out, which is not going to be enough for this. 13 on the way. It's going to get closer to being manageable, but there goes a queen down. Roaches are getting rallied to the wrong spot. This is looking really, really bad for Reap right here.
Yes, it is, and mind you, there are roaches down here at the natural, but that probe is still alive from where it put down the forward pylon, and that's going to allow Enryu to put that forward pylon back up. And while there are still roaches that can be made right now, the economy is shattered here for Reap, and he's not going to have what he needs to defend this at all.
I like that he targeted down immediately the spawning pool. He circled all the way around looking for the roach horn as well. Got 6 more roaches that can be made. And here he goes. He's going to come back and circle around. He should get vision of that roach horn. He's going to start targeting. Now, another queen. Oh, there we go. Another queen just going to fall. Go. As this should be the last amount of roaches he'll be able to put out for a while. Because there goes the roach horn. He has got no ability to produce any additional army.
No, he definitely does not have that ability. Zealots now making their way down from the main where they were just tearing up the macro hatch, And this is a game starting to look in Enryu's favor. He's about to win this.
Yeah, got 34 lings on the way. Will it be enough to get some sort of surround around this massive army, do some damage? I don't know. He's going to have to get drones involved for sure if he wants to try to deal with the zealots as well, and he's running with them, which is a little bit strange because he certainly can't turn this into some sort of a base trade at this point, which it looks like that's what he's going to go for. I'm not real sure why. He's pulling all of his workers, putting down another hatch, and he's going to try to get in to this one base and see if he can shut it down with 34. But here's sentries getting warped in now, are about to say nope. Oh no, they decided not to say no.
Oh wow, those lings inside the base, they're gonna tear up Enryu's base, and this might actually win it for Reap, because Reap has his army inside the main, but if we pay attention, there's a hatchery up here at the top left, and the time it takes for Enryu to get units over there, oh man, his only choice is to really defend these lings.
Yeah, if he can hold this piece right here, this will be it. And it looks like he's going to. These zealots and workers are going to clean up these last lings. Well, we do have this lone ling. He's like, the little ling that could. I took down the entire shield.
Hey man, shields aren't easy to bite through. I mean, nom, but come on. Those are hard. It's like trying to chip away at like a gigantic jawbreaker. You know how those are?
Yeah, absolutely.
But like, imagine if it was the size of your house and you're trying to chip away. It's just not easy at all.
And we do have this one drone hiding in the main. Have you noticed that like larvae have only got 25 hit points, but you can only take them off like one at a time? I mean, they're the hardest units to kill on the entire Zerg army.
Wow.
And he even pulled off. It had 2 left, and he pulls off of it. He's trying to figure out what's going on here. They're looking around everywhere.
Why haven't you lost? Why are you still in the game? He says.
Yeah, the spawning pool's about to come up, but unfortunately Reap is not going to have the money to do anything with it.
No, it definitely does not look like he is going to have that money. I mean, this army enclosing pretty quickly. This is a really bad position for Reap.
Yeah, and there it goes. He can only at this point get 2 out, even if he wants to. Yeah, at this point this has just been kind of a delay. And Enryu is, asking him to, please, can you...
You have 1 base and 5 workers on it. Why, would you really think you win this?
And we do see Enryu advancing. And Reap, we will see you next time.
Alright. Sorry, Reap. You did play a really good game there, but you played a little greedy towards the end. You should have applied pressure, and you really should have kept that scouting up. Map control would have been your ideal position, because without the map control, he was able to just build up the units and push up into Reap's base. And what Reap needed to do was have those Zelnaga towers to see when the army is moving out. And when he sees that, he just masses out roaches. He would have been able to deal with it, but just did not have that map control, and that's what it came down to. So congratulations to Enryu as he makes it into the next round. Everybody, do not go anywhere, as we will have more matches coming up here. Once again, I am your host, IvD HK Rom, and joining me is IvD Yogi Time, and we will be right back.